the challenger. That man right there, Jacob Howell. The last time we saw him in this building, my goodness. Won via murder, death, kill. A brutal head kick victory over Demian Barker in the first round. Stopped him dead in his tracks, and it's won him a title shot. A title shot. You can tell it's getting late. A title shot here tonight. Mr. Howell, only 27 years old. He stands at 6'2" with a Muay Thai record of 2 wins and 2 losses. He trains out of Kuna MMA. There he is, the challenger, Josh Howell. Very slimmed down Josh Howell.
And now please welcome his opponent, making his way out of the red locker room, Phil Morgan.
Your NFC middleweight champion, Elevate champion, WCK champion, also Marine veteran, it's Philip Morgan. With his coaches from Bangkok Boxing, really the OGs of Muay Thai here in the Atlanta area. Philip Morgan, 32 years old. He stands 6'3" with a Muay Thai record of 10 wins to 5 losses. And what a run he has been on. We last saw him taking on challenger Ivan Sledge back in February. Philip put him away halfway through the third round with a TKO. Just wore him down. Relentless pace before getting the finish. Before that, decision victory over John Lewis. Decision victory over Kendall Parks. First round TKO over Jackson Gilliam. Way to run here for the champion, that man, Philip Morgan. Feeling his hands full with Josh Howell. What a bout. Advanced amateur, meaning the elbows now allowed, and because of the title fight, 5 rounds if needed. There's no shin guards, no headgear, obviously. Elbow pads are on because elbows are allowed. Really, the pads are there to prevent cuts as much as possible. It still hurts very much getting elbowed with an elbow pad, but it does cut down on cuts. There he is, the champion. He's got some new shorts.
Ladies and gentlemen, this amateur Muay Thai battle is set for 5 two-minute rounds in the NFC middleweight division. And it is for the NFC Muay Thai Middleweight Championship. Introducing first, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage tonight with a record of 2 He steps into the cage tonight with a record of 10 wins, 5 losses. His height, 6 feet, 3 inches, and his weight, 185.2 pounds. Training with Bangkok Boxing and Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia. He is your reigning, your defending, your undisputed NFC Muay Thai middleweight champion, and his name is
The Philip Morgan Army is out in full force.
Give me your instructions. Keep it clean. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves if you want to.
Referee Luke Wilson will be in charge. Here we go. NFC middleweight Muay Thai title is on the line. That man, the champion, Philip Morgan. The man across the cage, Joshua Howell. 5 2-minute rounds if needed. What a great stylistic matchup here, too. Both men very flexible, can whip up head kicks with ease. Howell typically likes a little bit wider stance, likes to move around a little bit more. Philip Morgan, a little more traditional, a little more upright. What a shot from Morgan. Wow, he hurt him. Didn't take long to get this one brewing.
That's right, Jim. I've been here the whole time.
Morgan now smelling blood. Have to be careful. Howell possesses the power. He's a one and done kind of guy. We've seen it before. And Morgan, the champion, uses that lead teep so effectively. And he'll change his stance and his posture so effortlessly. He'll go very old school, upright, like that, and then he'll widen the feet and throw hands. You see Howell circling to the outside. And you're going to see much better clinch exchanges here than you saw earlier in the night. Good first round. Again, upwards of 5 if needed in this middleweight title bout. How did old landlord Sticky Queso Rice man feel?
He was remarkably not breathing heavy. He could have got another 5 rounds, but he was feeling good. No injuries. I did confirm, I think Rory did tell him, like what we said, for him to hold off for a second and then land a hard shot and use those downward elbows. So once he started doing that, he got the finish.
There you see coach from Kuna MMA. Quite a showing here tonight. See if Howell can get some momentum going there. He was largely reactive, playing defense there in that first round. Let's see if he can unlock his athleticism. Certainly has the edge there, younger, a little bit faster. And that can be hard to unleash against someone like the champion, Philip Morgan, who's just relentless in that forward pressure. Interesting in the Muay Thai fights how some refs start them at Muay Thai distance and some start them across the cage.
Yeah. All over the place sometimes.
And again, reminder from earlier, I spoke to 2 of the judges about judging criteria tonight, and both told me they're judging more on damage. Yeah. We got nothing there. More on damage than they are traditional Thai scoring, so The more the ouchies, the more likely you are to win. Hal's been looking for that little swivel leg kick a few times. Nothing doing.
Morgan's bringing heavy pressure this whole fight, just kind of exhausting Hal, putting him on his back foot.
Referee Luke Wilson adjusting the elbow pad. They are a pain in the ass. I love throwing elbows. I hate wearing elbow pads.
I got a good fix, GoPro.
Yeah, but my face already looks rough. I don't think I'll cut up. A little surprised referee is not breaking this one up. Typically when you get that bear hug position, they'll let it go, but he's letting them work here. Nice tight elbow by the champion. And that's really where he shines. You can, when he's throwing hands, there's not a whole lot of hips behind it, but he loves to get it close and start just whipping those elbows. And there's the athleticism from the challenger. Ooh. Good round for the champion there. Controlling in the clinch range. Negating a lot of the athleticism.
Without tonight's sponsors, nothing would be possible. A special thanks to Nagel Law Firm, 844-GA-REC. Dr. Jeff Traub, if you can break it, he can fix it. Bury the hatchet, take down sportswear, and Hydra Plus.
Here we go, third round coming your way of potential 5. Wow, those guys meeting right in the middle. Again, that lead leg, so active, it makes it really hard to get into a rhythm when the other guy is constantly threatening with that lead leg. Good answer by the challenger. Good leg kick, but the champ just walks right through it. Oof. A little low. And when you throw a lot of teeps, that's usually going to happen at some point. Hal will get upwards of 5 minutes if he needs it. Jacob Howell getting all the time he needs, and trust me, even with the cup in, there's no milking it. That straight teep to the testes feels really, really bad. I was just talking about this literally this morning with somebody. Worst I ever got hit from a lead teep. Guy leaped into it, didn't get it up quite high enough, and I face planted. I didn't get up for about 10 minutes. So I feel for Mr. Howland. Even with a cup, it still feels terrible.
There's a fight this morning that got stopped because of a nut shot in the UFC. Alex Perez, Sumadarji.
Get 5 minutes if needed. He's at least up on his feet. It's something. Here we go, resuming action. Whoa.
Comes out aggressive
Wow.
as Morgan lands an elbow in tight.
And Howell is cut. The elbow pads help, but it still sucks, and it can still open you up. Howell trying to go high with that kick, but Morgan just so good using those legs defensively. Good knee from Morgan there, getting a good shot with not a lot of space to work with. Short time. Howell returning.
Oof.
Man. Between the elbows and the low blow, a rough round for the challenger there. You see the blood coming out of the nose. And it looks like maybe cut on the cheek as well.
Yeah, Morgan's bringing some relentless pressure every round, and he came out swinging right after that big break. They both got a nice long break.
Yeah, Morgan doesn't tend to do a lot of damage with his hands, but what he does is he uses his hands to get close, and then he lights you up with the knees and the elbows. And he really has not allowed the challenger here to display some of that explosive athleticism. He's just keeping it close, making it dirty. Full house here at the Battery. Cruising right along here in this middleweight title fight. Referee Luke Wilson having to assist with the drying of the canvas. It's all right. We'll get these guys a tutorial. You're a veteran. You could probably show them. You remember from that far back?
Akon got mad at me last time, so.
Well, that's why Acorn hadn't been invited back. Wow, that was a good shot from Morgan. Let me take it back when I said about the hands. That right hand's flowing. Now Morgan, the champion, doing a little Dutch style. Wow, it's got to be dejecting for Howell. He's got those big kicks, and Morgan is just walking through them. Oof. Referee Luke Wilson, he's letting him go a lot in that clinch, usually when you get the dual bear hugs, you typically get a separation.
Oh.
All right, it's a good back take.
Yeah.
There you get a good glimpse of this capacity crowd. That's just the lower level. Here at Live at the Battery, where the beer flows like wine. In about 15 seconds here in our third round. Looks like we'll be heading to championship rounds. And you see Hal starting to open up some of the kicks.
Oh, right hand landed off the break at the end of the bell.
Fans, we got a new sponsor here tonight, Hydra Plus. You've probably seen it. The logo's floating around here. If you're here in person, you've got an ad and a coupon on your actual ticket. Head to the HydraPlus.com. Vitamin injections, testosterone blood test, hormone enhancement, etc. Hydra Plus. If you had a lot to drink here tonight, maybe go check them out tomorrow morning. Well, Hangover IV works wonders, so I've heard. From myself. Round number 4. Title rounds. Both guys clearly in shape and ready to go. I'm not sure all my ears have ever heard a chant of Phil. Here we go. We're going to have some bruised up shins tomorrow. But Hal, when he's throwing some of these swing door knees, Zach, I'm looking to turn him. We'll just do that. He's muscle him, but Philip lifts that leg to throw a knee. It's ample time to turn.
Ref letting a long clinch here.
Yeah, I mean, they are staying fairly active. These bear hug clinches, they're not the prettiest aesthetically. But both guys, especially the champion, a lot of elbows and knees coming out of that clinch. You see the challenger trying to open this up to throw some hands here, but just having trouble getting through that lead leg and the long guard here of Philip Morgan. The champion really likes that slap hook leg kick. Now you see that teep just sliding off as these bodies get, wow, very wet, very slick. We will go to our 5th and final round. Four down, 1 to go. Takedown Sportswear, our athletic provider. Get 20% off any training gear that you need. Grappling shorts, short shorts, Valley Tudos, Wait, was that 5? No, it was 4. Right? Am I losing my mind?
I don't know. I think he fell asleep for a second.
That's 5? I just sworn that was 4.
Yeah, I told you. Remember? Because
All right, where the
Yeah.
hell did I go? Maybe. Okay. Somehow, in the space-time, I fell through a portal here and lost the whole round. Well, there we go. How the hell did that happen? Because we don't list the rounds anymore?
man, they need to start doing that again. One mistake. I don't know.
Well, disregard, we've gone all 5 rounds. We'll go to the judges. That's just embarrassing. How the... All right, whatever. Big showing by both guys, and what we'll assume will be the champion retaining his middleweight title. Hot Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, following 5 grueling rounds, this decision has gone to your judges' scorecards. Judge Jack May scores this battle 50-45. Brett Walters 49-46. CJ Cogleiser 50-45. For your winner by unanimous decision. And still NFC middleweight Muay Thai champion, Phil Morgan.
There you go, the champion retains. Good showing by the challenger. Just not able to overcome that tight clinch and the elbows from the champion, that man right there out of Bangkok Boxing. We're going to interview with the champ and then head into our co-main event of the evening. Andrew Sturdivant, Adele Gladney, coming up next.
Congratulations. They're going crazy for you. I noticed that I've watched you fight quite a few times, but at the end of this one, you kind of got emotional. What's going through your mind?
So I try to keep it together. My dad, all of a sudden, has started battling stage 4 cancer, and he just got moved into the ER. So, Dad, if you're watching this, I just want to share with you what my coaches told me. And if the battle doesn't go the way that we expected, it doesn't matter because we have that fight in us. And if God can do this for me, then He'll do unimaginable things for you and all of you.
I love that. I love that. You are a force to be reckoned with. I felt like each round you were dominating, yet he just kept standing. What was your corner telling you between rounds, knowing you were up, but it still wasn't finished?
They wanted me to finish them and stop doing the stuff that I was doing that wasn't working. And I need to just keep practicing and listening to what they tell me, and they never mislead me, so, yeah.
Well, they never mislead you. Talk to me about your guys. You have a stacked camp. I mean, to say the least, Thailand, Brazil, like all the countries, United Colors of Benetton in your corner.
Bottom line, if you want to train striking, there's no gym better than Bangkok Boxing.
Yes. I've trained with Kun Pan myself. That's where these arms come from, so I understand. Kun Pan is no joke, along with everyone else. Well, you had so many people cheering for you. I thought your friends up here were going to fall off when you were competing. What do you want to say to your friends and family that came to support you tonight before I let you go?
This is your belt, like I say every time, because I couldn't do it without every one of you, so.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, he is and still the NFC middleweight champion, Phil Morgan.